and find out what crime he's committing. That's what they said. That's what's been going on in lawfare for the past couple of years. But I can almost understand it, you know, mafia, organized crime, because we were allegedly criminals at that time. So, hey, let me see what this guy is doing. We know he's doing something. We don't know quite what, but we'll figure it out. We'll investigate him. Because it's backwards. In our life, you didn't have a...
Now, hold on. Before he goes and starts explaining our life, the mob life, you know, and all of that, but shout out to, what is his name? Michael Franzese. I think he was like... head of the Carmine family. I don't know which family, y'all. I don't know. I think, you know, shout out to, I don't know what it is, the swag of the nation or something. I don't know. I feel like it is kind of boss moves that, you know, these people who were in the mob and they were like big organized crime criminals, they have podcasts now. They meet up with Bill Maher. I mean, hey, that's what's up. I mean, that's what's up. Because, look, I like this guy's whole demeanor. I do. I really do. But yeah, so he sat down with Bill Maher, and look, the boss was in town. The boss came in, and he had to kind of shut Bill down a little bit. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at it.
A crime, and then they go investigate it. They were investigating you to see what crime you might commit.
But the mafia was committing crimes. You deny that?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying
extortion, loan sharking.
I'm saying you could almost say that's okay. All right, we know these guys are criminals. We don't know exactly what they're doing. We hear it. We have to find out. This is a criminal organization, so we'll target individuals and go after them. I would say kind of okay.
It was a fishing expedition where there were a lot of fish.
Correct. That's a good way to put it.
I mean, I think it's funny because what we're gonna see here is like Bill's like he de-escalated Bill, just you know, not to like give up anything or whatever, but he de-escalated Bill, and it's just funny to see Bill kind of let his guard down, only for it to have to go back up later. But please, guys, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and notification bell. Thank you to every eye that lands on these videos.
Okay. But do you do that? Do you do that to legitimate people that are not involved with organized crime?
But you were involved.
No. But I'm saying I'm okaying that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But do you do that to legitimate people that are not involved in organized crime because you don't like them, because they disagree with you? They're not on your. They don't have the same agenda.
No, that is wrong, and there is some of that does go on. Absolutely.
Would you agree that a lot of it went on with Trump?
With Trump? Oh, what? You're obsessed with Trump?
I'm not obsessed with him, but I
you see how fast he's like, we shouldn't do that to bad regular people. Come on now. But Trump, huh? Hilarious.
I just want to have this discussion.
Oh, you're talking about lawfare. Well, yeah. I mean, it's a tough question that he put the country in, because as president, you don't want to go where so many other countries have gone, where the guy loses an election and now they prosecute him. Because
they prosecuted him while he was president also with 2 impeachments.
Yes, because he does commit crimes. See, this is the little fly in your ointment. Like not conceding the election, trying to get fake electors to show up when he knew, and every court told him you can't do that. That went to court over 60 times, laughed out of every court, pressuring the Justice Department, calling up the.
All right, so while he's rattling down the recipe of like of exaggerations, yes, this is the one y'all can't get me on this. I watched this happen. Okay, I always say that. It's hilarious. They're like, oh, he got fake electors. He did not get fake electors, bro. There were senators who came with letters saying like, yo, we found some issues here, and we want to make sure you guys know this before you certify the election. It's just that simple. There were no fake electors. Because when I was looking for it, I was like, where are fake electors, fake electors? I couldn't find it. It's just a term that's used to drive you crazy looking for it, or to just shut you up. Because it sounds so much like a diagnosis, like a full label of something that you really think it happened. And then finally I looked it up and I was like, this never happened. There were no fake electors. It was senators saying like, yo, we have a problem here. That's it.
The guy in Georgia who was a Republican, the vote counter there, and saying to him, I need you to find 11,000 votes. It can't be more blatant than that these are crimes. I would also say, the Russia thing, even when he just said out loud, Russia.
Before you get to the Russia thing, again, the whole find 11,000 votes. he wasn't saying like, I need you to go ahead and go find 11,000. He was saying like, wait a minute, you mean only by 11,000? Yo, that's a drop in the bucket. Like, yo, 11,000 votes. It's like, what happened here? It's just too close. Something happened here, and we had these problems before. Back in what was it, 2000, with Bush? Y'all remember that? Okay.
If you're listening, I wish you could help me with my campaign. We never did that before, Michael. You see, we ran our own campaigns. We didn't bring in ringers from the outside. It's part of the original documents that the founding fathers wrote. We don't want any help from outside because we're going to handle this ourselves.
Man never asked Putin for help. What is this time I'm missing? Drop a comment. Let me know. Trump did not ask, Putin to help him with his campaign. Even I don't remember that. Like, I would have remembered that because I was on the left at the time. This is weird.
So maybe the Republicans and the Democrats fight each other to the tooth and nail, but don't bring in somebody from the outside. He broke that. He broke so many laws, not to mention norms. So the idea that, well, it's just lawfare going after him. It's not lawfare if the guy actually did commit crimes. And again, you have to weigh that against what's the better tact, because you don't want to become that country where as soon as somebody leaves office, they prosecute them. What the president gets to do should have broad protection. That's true, because when you're president, you do have to make difficult decisions, like we may have to bomb you. Mm-hmm. And so you can't, you know what? Okay, you can't just be called.
I love how these people, they always go straight to that. That is a difficult decision, but like, okay, like how about a difficult decision in like in a natural disaster or something? I'm not a hippie, okay? I know war is real, believe me, but it's like, damn. Like,
a war criminal for everybody you bomb. Sorry, that's just the way of the world. But he took it to a different level. So yes, I don't think it was all just lawfare.
Bill, these crimes that they allege, these are all nonsense.
They're not all nonsense. I just listed why they weren't.
No, let me. No,
you don't care. You just like him. I like who you like.
I don't like
listen
him.
to the logic about it or the facts. You just like him.
No.
It's okay.
I'll give
You're
you
entitled.
Let me give you logic.
Bullshit me, man.
Let me give you logic and facts, okay?
Yeah,
I told you I had 3 racketeering indictments. 3. Okay? I know the statute inside out and upside down.
We're back
now,
to you.
before he goes to his racketeer, Bill Maher gets so worked up, and then he's drunk. He's like, I just listed everything. What did you list? You list a bunch of fluff from articles, right? You didn't really investigate these cases yourself, right? To know the lies. I mean, there really were a lot of crap. There was. I mean, he just sat there and got mad because he said Trump asked Putin to help him with his election. He's like pissed off about it. You see how you can make up stories in your mind and literally get mad about it? Like, it's insane.
You know.
No. I'm coming to a point. I will tell you this. The information and the evidence that was uncovered by the GOP investigation on Joe Biden and Hunter Biden and his family, there was more evidence than there was in any one of my racketeering indictments. Joe Biden is treasonous.
Yeah, that was.
Listen to me.
No, I agree. I'm agreeing with you.
Okay, he's treasonous.
He's not treasonous.
Yes, he is. He sold out his vice presidency. That's treason. For money.
For fuck's sake. You just don't like him, so that's treason. But your guy.
Bill, no. Let me tell you. You know why I don't like him?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He really was like, I just, you know what, F you, man. Like, you come here trying to tell me some new-ish, like, you know what I mean? That's just, you just, oh my God. All right, sorry.
For fuck's sake.
I don't like him because he's a liar. No, let me finish my point.
I didn't say anything.
He's a liar. He was never competent to be president. He lied he lied about everything. The guy lied about.
I'm not a huge fan.
He lied about the laptop. He lied about everything. He had 51. Him and his cohorts there got 51 intelligence agents to lie about the laptop after they knew that the FBI had authenticated it. Absolute liar. Okay. As far as that, let me tell you this.
Not a huge fan.
He had 18 shell companies that did nothing. There was no brick and mortar behind him. There was no employees. All they did was collect money. How do I know about that? I had 21 shell companies when I was defrauding the government out of tax on every gallon of gas. I know the whole system. He sold out his vice presidency He sold it out. He's treasonous.
Yeah,
and he lies. The guy lies. He don't even know how to.
I can't even take it serious because Michael is breaking down some serious stuff here because he's like, yo, I know that he did the worst thing because I did it myself. And as a vice president, like, come on, man, you were elected to be an official for the people, and you doing what I did out here in these streets, right? Like, this is just hilarious. And Bill is like, I don't care. It's still funny to me because of his reaction. Like, he's like a child, yo.
Tell the truth. And he destroyed the country.
Treasonous. If we were at war and he was selling secrets that we weren't.
Well, how do we know what he did for the money? Bill, how do we know
I know what he did for the money.
He
He got his ne'er-do-well crackhead son a job in an energy company when he knew nothing about energy.
Is that okay?
It's not okay, but when you have no perspective on what is the bigger crime. You just like the guy you like.
No,
so
I don't.
everything he does, you see through rose-colored glasses.
Bill, you're wrong.
And this other guy,
No, you're wrong.
It's okay.
You're
It's
wrong.
what
No,
most of the
listen to me.
country is like.
I would tell
But
you.
just don't ask me to respect it as critical thinking.
I like Donald Trump for the policies that he put into this country. And I think during his time as a president, I didn't know him before that. I met him one time, 30 years ago with Roy Cohn. For 5 minutes, he probably wouldn't have even remembered me. We had a little meeting. I had to meet with Roy Cohn. He happened to be there. That was it. I don't know him. I have nothing to do with him. Let me tell you something. I'm not know of anybody. I just like the job he did as president. I don't care about anything else. And listen, I have a podcast, and I tell my people straight out, if I see Donald Trump doing something wrong, I'm going to hold him to it.
I doubt it. I sincerely doubt it.
I give you my word on that.
Well, you say you, but
I
I already told you like 10 things he did, and you don't see any problem with there. So I don't know. Like, what could he do? Give me the example.
I can't take it. I'm not gonna go down the list again. Like I'm not. But he's like, Bill. Look at his head. He's like, you know what? I don't care. He's a hoe for fuck's sake. Oh my God, it's hilarious. It just is hilarious because that thing about not conceding the election, Bill will never get. There's nothing I don't think that Donald Trump can do to make Bill Maher say, you know what, maybe I kind of understand where he was coming from. With Pennsylvania voting against their constitution. By the way, they did it again this time around too. You know what I mean? So, and to be honest, to be fair to Bill Maher, the fact that people don't talk about election fraud anymore because Donald Trump won, and it just automatically seems like everything is fixed. I could kind of understand where he's coming from a tad bit, but and when I say a smidget, it is just because of that hypocrisy. Because I remember feeling so gutted and robbed, and I'll never forget that. Okay, so Bill, you're just gonna have to, you're gonna get a smidget, but it happened. Okay, you're gonna have to get over it. I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye.